What's up, guys? Jay Malone here. I'm the CEO and founder of bestfootballworkouts.com. I just wanted to give you a few recruiting tips that I wish I would have had when I was playing football. Just a little bit about myself. I played safety for 2 years at the University of New Mexico before I transferred, where I finished up my playing career at Georgetown University. Football is a platform for life. I say that all the time because it's true. It opens up so many doors. Now, on to the good stuff. Number one, be scrappy. What does that mean? You have to be extremely resourceful in getting your name out there so coaches can know who you are. You can't be recruited if no one knows who you are or where you go to school. So how can you be scrappy? How can you be resourceful? Well, number one, you need to go to all of the relevant camps. Look online, type in football combines, football camps, football recruiting schedule, see what camps, see what combines are coming up in your area. I know Nike does a lot, Under Armour does a lot, and then they have a lot of smaller ones that are across the country in different regional areas. Look those up and show up. In order to get noticed, you have to be out there. You have to have your name out there. In addition to that, I know that there are services like huddle.com, you have YouTube. If you have your highlight film on the internet, that is great, but no one's coming to look for you. You have to get that information out there. So put it on your YouTube, put it on your Twitter, put it on your Facebook, and also network. So if you are able to go to these events, try to find out if a coach is going to be there. Because if so, then that's an opportunity for you to make a personal connection. That's what's going to set you apart. When you're playing for a coach, he's looking to invest in you for 4 to 5 years. So not only does he want to know if you're a good player, he wants to know if you're a good person. So that goes back to a lot of my other videos when I'm talking about the mindset. He wants to know if you have the right mindset, or if you're the type of person that is going to be scrappy enough to go and find a coach, to be resourceful, to get your information out there. That is signaling to the coach that you have the right mindset. Number two, you need to do your research. This was a mistake that I made when I went to the University of New Mexico. So I played safety, and I knew that at next level, in order for me to become a better player, there were a lot of things that I needed to work on. However, what I didn't do right was I didn't do research on the school that I was looking into. Little did I know, I was one of 6 safeties that got recruited into my class. In addition to that, there are already 4 other safeties already on the roster. Here I am, one of 10 safeties competing for 2 spots. That is very difficult, especially as a true freshman. So if you're trying to come in and play right away, you need to do your research. You need to look into not only who's currently on the roster, where did they play last year, or how much did they play last year, but in addition to that, how many kids are getting recruited for your same position that year. You do not want to be in a position where you're competing against 11 other guys for 1 or 2 spots if you want to play right away. Now, if your mindset is you want to go to a big time program and sit in the seat for a little bit of time just so you can have that notoriety and wait until your junior year to play, that's a different story. But if your focus is playing right away, you need to do your research, not only on who is coming in to your same class, but also who's currently there in that position for the upperclassmen. But in addition to that, also research the scheme that the coach runs, right? So if it's a scheme that you're not familiar with or doesn't necessarily tie into your skill set, you might be setting yourself up for failure by going to a school that plays in a scheme that is not necessarily going to highlight what you're good at doing. So if you're a run-stop type defensive player, however, you go to a school that is more catered towards spread and defending the pass, then the schemes are going to be very difficult for you, because usually they're going to be recruiting players that are a lot faster than you are, a lot quicker on their feet, might have better hips, and you might be in a position where just by the scheme, you're not in a good school to be the best player that you can be, right? So you want to make sure that the scheme aligns with your skill set as well, and also the philosophy of the coaching. Is it in line with how you think about things? Is it in line with how your high school coach thought about things? Or is there going to be a very big adjustment? Now, adjustment is okay. There's always going to be change in life, and you want to get used to change. However, in terms of playing football, things are happening so fast. You step on campus, camp starts, you're automatically in film rooms, and the coach is expecting you to produce right away. So if you're not ready and there's going to be a long time for you to adjust to that, please be prepared to not play right away. But to help with that, you can do your research. So do your research, understand where you're going, understand who you're up against, understand the coach's philosophy, the school, everything that's tied into that, and that's going to help you not be surprised when you step on campus. And lastly, truly understand the school that you're looking at, right? So think about what's going to happen post-football. Everything after college is setting you up for the rest of your life, right? So don't be short-sighted in only thinking about those 4 or 5 years that you're going to be on campus. Think about what's going to happen after school. So factor that into the school that you decide, right? So if you want to be a veterinarian and you want to take care of animals, go to a school to play football that has a really good program focused on that. If you want to own your own business, go to a school that has a really good business program. Think about these things. It's not always about X's and O's when you're trying to decide on what school you're going to. Yes, that's important, but at the end of the day, you've gotten an opportunity to get an education. So think about that. Go to a school that's going to set you up for the rest of your life. This is not about me, but I've just wanted to give you a story. I got recruited to play at Georgetown University when I was transferring from the University of New Mexico. I wanted to eventually work on Wall Street. Georgetown had a program that was tailored to students that wanted to work in that direction. It opened up that door for me because I played football, okay? That's what I mean when I say football is a platform for life. Think about the long term. It's more than X's and O's. This is setting you up for the rest of your future. And the funny thing is, if you play football in college, that never leaves you. I still have job interviews where at the interview, all they want to talk about is when I play football. This is a great thing. So as you're thinking about the school that you want to go into, factor all of those things into your decision. It's going to set you up for life. These are great things. Now guys, I'm super excited. I have much more information coming for you guys. I really want to help you guys get better, not only on the X's and O's and playing on the field, but also understanding what is all involved in getting ready to play football at the next level. Go to bestfootballworkouts.com, create a profile. We're gonna have so much more information and tools coming for you guys. I'm super excited. This platform is completely designed and tailored to help kids really understand what they're getting themselves into when it comes to playing sports and how sports can set them up for the rest of their life. Go to bestfootballworkouts.com and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. I'm really excited to keep working with you.